This is Icon Radio. This is Icon Radio.
As I walk into this city, I can feel you digging me with your glass of Remy. You had one too many, but still I'm impressed with your wild out in me. It's a party, and I got to run on through, but maybe later on we can chat over booze. See, I thought you knew. Ain't no delay in what I'm saying. Want me to rewind, select up, backtrack it one way. I said it's a party. I got to run on through. We rolling 20 plus. You can follow if you choose. See, ain't nothing changed since the days of the queue, except the elimination of one or two up my crew. Yeah, it's you. But true, I got to browse on through. You can catch me at the bar, being shady to my old crew. How I do, make moves like I'm shooting. Catch me on the rebound, maybe at the tunnel. A party ain't a party till it's ran off through. And leave it to my crew, it's gon' replay a proof. After 3 rounds, we gon' put walk this roof. A party ain't a party till it's ran off through. Yeah, a party ain't a party till it's ran off through. And leave it to my crew, it's gon' replay the proof. After 3 rounds, we gon' put walk this roof. A party ain't a party till it's ran off through.
Down the whole bottle of Henny, peeping shorties in my vision, seeing many. But there's something about you, you seem off the hook, giving me that I wanna say something new. Plus that dress you wearing, got my whole team staring. You not bouncing with me, I'm not hearing. Licking the lips, for real, like you really wanted. Did you dealing with the cat that's blunted? Say for real, for real. Shorty rock, cause you down to go hard with the jam a whole round. You see, I had my eyes on you from way across the room. You look so good from over here. I can smell your perfume, I assume. If I try to come and get you, you'll think that I was only out to hit you. She you's an intelligent chick with an innocent type of smile. Held my temptations back for a while. So my brother Charlie got me back here. That's pretty Louis fit, nice to wash my jacket. Laid the dust to my lips, put the drink in my hand. Took a sip, let my legs expand. Cause
that's how we do. Take off for me and you. I give a shout out to the whole crew. From New York City to Chicago too.
Yeah. A party ain't a party till it's ran on through. And leave it to my crew, it's gon' replay a proof. After 3 rounds, we gon' put walk this roof. A party ain't a party till it's ran on through. Yeah, a party ain't a party till it's ran on through. And leave it to my crew, it's gon' replay a proof. After 3 rounds, we gon' put walk this roof. A party ain't a party till it's ran on through.
Now party ain't a party till I run through it. Pick 'em, sick 'em, stick 'em, that's how I do it. Move it, get down, keeping y'all moving. Certified game type proven. Alright, dealer of the dance floor, making all y'all stomp and clap. You feeling me? Damn sure. I had the answers for your dancers since way back, putting it down like that. I came in the door, 20 or more. Bust the dance floor, cause we like it raw. Dawn got my head spinning like a set of rims. Love the butter like a pair of Timbs. What the deal, shorty? Wanna rock with me? Take it back through the walk with me. Spending cash like Monopoly. Words slurred and my vision is blurred. But a party ain't a party till I slide with a bird. Whoa.
A party ain't a party till it's ran on through. And leave it to my crew, it's gon' replay a proof. After 3 rounds, we gon' put walk this roof. A party ain't a party till it's ran on through. Yeah, a party ain't a party till it's ran on through. And leave it to my crew, it's gon' replay a proof. After 3 rounds, we gon' put walk this roof. A party ain't a party till it's ran on through. A party ain't a party till it's ran on through. And leave it to my crew, it's gon' replay a proof. After 3 rounds, we gon' put walk this roof. A party ain't a party till it's ran on through. Yeah, a party ain't a party till it's ran all through. And leave it to my crew, it's gon' be player proof. After 3 rounds, we gon' blow off this roof. A party ain't a party till it's ran all through.
Swag mania, pop the ghost boat. with us happily toast. Keep the faculty close, gross when we give them a dose. Got them OD and leaning in each coast, scenery froze. Take notes, rock boats, diamonds that fit us. Chanel mention the winner who fucking with us. We coming to give them the shivers. Water we flow, spilling like rivers. Flooding the street, hoping the swimmers move with gorillas. King Kongs, Godzillas when we roll up. Seat filling the get up when I show up.
Please don't throw up, hold your liquor, grow up. If you're robbing it, we gon' show you how to blow up. Thank your lucky stars, that's the rap czar. Tuck your shit in, my new bite like a Ren 10 to my chagrin. You never win, model thin, walking cracking your shin. She gives in every time that I spin. Square up, bow down to the kings of the hall. We way gon' talk shit while we ball, so what's cracking with y'all?
Native New Yorker, the slick talker, keeps it in order. Call a reporter, stepping like British walkers. Legendary swag fluent, see the influence, see how we do it. Get him into it steadily, got him stupid, so undisputed. Act full, back tool, till they pop off. Police crowd up the street, blocking them off, locking them off. Got these niggas wildin' while I signal my soldiers. Bossing it up, maintaining composure, stand on the sofa. 30 bottles, 20 waitresses, bring them over. See how we light up, call a promoter. Tell that, bring the bag, better hurry up with it and count the money up proper. Cause you can get it, you can get it, you can get it, you can never lie.
Set 'em up, stiletto up, saddle up and let's go. Good times, only difference making it dope. Chatter is up, peep the way we batter it up. On top of the mountain, folding the ladder up. You're dead and done, rip up your paper cause your status is none. Transfix on the sphinx of the page, whether chopper or gauge. You're just a single cause you wouldn't engage. Turned up with the script on the cup, you keep the goblins with us.
See how we push, sometime a man forget cough. Beat him in the head, boop-a-dee-dee boff, zippity boff. Beat him in the head again, stop killing me wolf. Wop, beat him till he drop, piggity poof. Oxy and me pull, he don't want no problem with nerves. Let's get to drinking poison our livers, damn it, we sinners. When me and Abstract together, see we deliver. She got me touching it, f***ing all on my fingers, damn it, we winners. Pillars of this rap shit, homie, they know. Kill everything till it's time for me to go. That's when I bomb it with a blow and then I black and get a little bit dummy. The microphone is bleeding, you should take it from me.
Incredibly, we do it in the resumes, the music, I tune it, YouTube it. It can never ever be refuted. It's gnarly for niggas and naughty for ninas, b****s and ballerinas, ballers and in-betweeners, blatant non-believers and overachievers, kicking it in Pele Adidas, drink gallons of liters. All of you must reconcile the leaders. She's begging the eaters and her man's attitude defeaters, but never a scandal because me and Bus we prone to handle with gentlemen.
Not to mention me veterans, say can need me some medicine. For our black, you should get off my premises. Better fly you pelican, idiot. But then again, you need a suit for your funeral measurements. See, we doing the effortless. It's never getting no better than this. Giving you shit that you miss, a better preference. Watch me turn them to skeletons. See how I come and bring out the betterness. Thomas with it, I rep the foreverness. Flying United Emirates, size private plane, that kind of etiquette. Purchasing diamonds, handle them delicate. Now you need you a better ref. You can peep us regulating, see we all in this bitch like we ain't never left, never left, never left, never left.
What a way to start the show. Yes, welcome this morning to the Breakfast Jam, starting on always a high because it's what? TGIF Fridays. Yes, we're going rah in the studio because we've made it to the end of the week. We thank God. We are always grateful because let me tell you, maybe not many made it to the end. And it's a privilege, it's an honor to be able to see a fresh new day. Although the Cup guys today morning they're misbehaving, they're not going anywhere. Like literally, they were scattered all over Nairobi. And that sometimes always seems to me like there's something going down somewhere. There's something in the water. Where are you guys tuned in from? Where are you listening to Icon Radio from? Hit us up and rep your hood. Radio have Angel Okungo checking in on YouTube saying, now play Simple Boy's song. So now, I don't know how many songs Simple Boy has. So maybe you could tell us which one exactly, or is it the new one where he's thanking his fans? Probably that could be it. But of course, if you want to be specific, just holla, let us know. We got you covered. Remember, it's all about that All Request Friday. We got your requests back to back. You control the playlist. I've started off with mine, but you can always have yours. I'm Myra Maloba. You can follow us on iconradioke across the board. That is Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, all across the board. We also have ourselves live on TikTok right now. Big shout out to Mr. G, who is over here. And of course, we're asking you guys to just send in your requests. So this is the week that a lot has happened. This is the week that we lay Kwach to rest. That's Carrie Francis Kwach. So he had his funeral. The funeral happened yesterday, and they're heading down to his home in Ushago this weekend. They're still raising funds. You can find the details on our Instagram page. You can also, we'll also be playing an ad to that, so you can get the details. Any amount goes a long, long way. If you knew Kwach, you know that he was such a giving person, so it's only right that we give back and give him the send-off that he deserves. Now, this is the week we also saw shoes flying. That was still a debacle in itself. And a first-time American pope. We're going to be delving into that later on, but today we have a special guest in studio. This person, or at least two guests. One of them actually had us thirst trapping with Sauti. So who's that? Who's that was making us over there just were drooling during the great Sauti Soul era? We'll find out in just a bit. Remember, our WhatsApp number is +254 788 380030, as well as YouTube comment section open right there. TikTok, we are live. Let us chop it up. Check in. I love it when you guys keep me company. I love it when you tell me your thoughts. So let's get it started. Let's get the show going. Welcome to the Breakfast Jam.
His laugh was iconic.
That's when I learned how to stop wearing boxer shorts. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
His personality was legendary.
No, to be frank, yes.
With his unrivaled talent, he gave us countless moments.
Can you see?
Yes, I can see.
Right?
Yes, maybe I can see.
No, he said yes, I can see.
Yeah, because his wife is listening.
And now, after his sustained battle with meningitis that has left his hospital bill and funeral expenses total 4.2 million shillings, the legendary Edward Kwach is calling on all of us for one last laugh. Let's come together for Kwach. Please M-Pesa your contribution to paybill number 8061531. That is 8061531 with your name as the account number.
Because you'll celebrate good times, come on. And because my lawyer's not here, I won't tell you what the peace pipe is.
Nobody's asking.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you, Edward, for all the memories. And thank you for giving Kwach one last laugh.
Only for hot gal in the place. Them want to wind them ways. Tell them forward in a ace. But the bang bang embrace, yeah.
Early morning love, she get it good from she rise. But put it on so good and make she shake all she ties. Smile upon her face, me know she pleased with this eyes. Coming around to make them gyal roll out them eyes. Go down there, wine and go down there. Go down there, wine and go down there. Go down there, wine and go down there. Go down there.
Wine for your good make sweat a drip off of me body, yeah. Oh, you're full of chat and you can keep up with me energy. What a epic night of it, embedded in your memory. Little bubble up, it treat it like a felony.
What you gonna do when there is nobody that do it better than this reggae guy? I can do this every morning, every evening. Have you screaming straight back to sunrise.
Just get in the position and boss one. Never you forget this is your mission. If you take a girl, man, you have it in a condition and boss one. Take a sip and lose your inhibition. Cause when you dip in it, you start my ignition. See you swinging it and this is my ambition. We give you the legit love, make you turn and make you balance and grip on.
Go down there, why not go down there? Go down there, why not go down there? Go down there, why not go down there? Go down there.
Stay down there, girl. Stay down there. My time to wine up. Let them know say that nobody can stop me shine. Caribbean girl, them ever clean and refine. Girl, just make them know that you are one of a kind.
Girl, them a do it like I pop it through the night. I saw me do it like one thing they tell the woman and get me hyper. Go down there, why not go down there? Go down there, why not go down there? Go down there, why not go down there? Go down there.
Yeah, go down, 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 down.
Move that up, move that up, move that up, move
yeah,
that
go
up.
down, 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 down.
Move that up, move that up, move that up, move
Yeah,
that
go
up.
down, 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 down.
Move that up, move that up, move that up, move
Yeah,
that
go
up.
down, 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 down.
And we can handle the man straight up.
Yeah, go down.
Cute beats, let's go. Let's go.
I'm at the point in life, if you understand me or not, misunderstand me or not, me, I'm okay. I'm okay. And if you think I'm wrong or not, long as it's what I want, me, I'm okay. I'm okay. Cause who are you to judge me like say you be holy past? I dey love my life, get my peace of mind, I dey try survive. We all be sinners, my body, nobody holy past. And my happiness comes first, I never come life to stress, yeah. I be like Terminator, I dey deliver, I pass the doctor. I be like Terminator, I dey deliver, I pass the doctor. I be like Terminator, I dey deliver, I pass the doctor. I be like Terminator, I dey deliver, I pass the doctor. Me, I know they care for stunting, I only care for money. I never care for perfect, as long as I'm happy. See me, I know for sure they know me. Young boy, but I know G. 6 years, no be small thing. And since I entered the game, fatality. All the troubled days, sleepless nights, things I see, inside life. I think I Charlie the things I see. Don't they live to impress nobody. They doubt my thing, them forget. So only panya me, oh no. Oh no. Cause who are you to judge me like say you be holy past? I dey love my life, get my peace of mind, I dey try survive. We all be sinners, my body, nobody holy bad. And my happiness comes first, I never come life to stress, yeah. I be like Terminator, I dey deliver, I pass the doctor. I be like Terminator, I dey deliver, I pass the doctor. I be like Terminator, I dey deliver, I pass the doctor. me I'm okay. I'm okay. And if you think I'm wrong or not, long as it's what I want me, I'm okay. I'm okay. Cause who are you to judge me like say you be holy past? I did love my life, get my peace of mind, I did try survive. We all be sinners, my body, nobody holy past. And my happiness comes first, I never come left to stress, yeah. I be like Terminator, I did deliver, I pass the doctor. I be like Terminator, I did deliver, I pass the doctor. I be like Terminator, I did deliver, I pass the doctor. I be like Terminator, I did deliver, I pass the doctor. I know they care for stunting, I only care for money. I never care for perfect, as long as I'm happy. See me, I know for sure they know me. Young boy, but I know G. 6 years, no be small thing. And since I entered the game, fatality. All the troubled days, sleepless nights, things I see inside life. I think I Charlie the things I see. Don't they live to impress nobody. They doubt my thing, them forget. So only panya me, oh no. Oh no. Cause who are you to judge me like say you be holy past? I did love my life, get my peace of mind, I did try survive. We all be sinners, my body, nobody holy bad. And my happiness comes first, I never come life to stress, yeah. I be like Terminator, I did deliver, I pass the doctor. I be like Terminator, I did deliver, I pass the doctor. I be like Terminator, I did deliver, I pass the doctor. I be like Terminator, I did deliver, I pass the doctor. I know for sure they know me. Skin can promise, yeah.
Shout out to everyone who's tuned in this morning. Thank you for being here on the Breakfast Jam with me, Myra Maloba. Yes, we are starting off the show because we are on what? That TGIF Fridays. Today, I take in your requests. Today, I plug your events for free. Not only that, I'm here doing your salams, your birthday dedications. I got you covered. Angel has a Simple Boy request that's going to be coming up in just a little bit. But before we get into that, quick look at the weather this morning as you have your day starting off. 18 degrees, intermittent clouds in Nairobi, humidity at 83%, going of 24 degrees. Looking like it's going to be slightly cloudy this day. For those in Mombasa, 25 degrees, mostly cloudy, humidity at 92%, going up to highs of 30 degrees later on today. And for those in Kisumu, down by the lakeside, 21 degrees, partly sunny, humidity at 77%, going up to highs of 28 degrees you'd like to listen to. You control the playlist today. Do you have an event you'd like to plug? Could be yours, could be your friends. Of course, I want to help you put the word out. Let's increase people's hustles this weekend. And yes, we have special guests in studio, so stand by for that. They're going to be coming in just a little bit, telling us about the new TV show you need to be watching that has come back after, I think, decades of being away. All right. Now, we are quickly taking a look at the headlines this morning. At the Standard, we have lies getting bigger. Oh, Lord, that was yesterday. That was the big headline for yesterday on the Standard. But for the Nation this morning, before we go to the Standard, was Pope Leo. We have a new Pope. He is, I think, the 16th, if I'm not wrong. And he's from the Americas, the very first America's Pope. Now, after 2 days of voting, a multitude are anxiously waiting at St. Peter's Square. White smoke billowed from the Sistine Chapel chimney last evening, signaling the election of a new leader of the Catholic Church. American Cardinal Robert Francis Prevost is the 267th pontiff who takes the name Pope Leo. So you can read that on page 2, 3, and 4 of the Nation. And for the Standard, same thing, same news. Pope Leo, the 16th, so 267th pontiff, and it dawns a new era, they say, after 36 hours of waiting while the College of Cardinals followed their ancient traditions to select the next pope. The iconic white smoke finally rose above the Sistine Chapel last evening, a signal that a new pope had been chosen. That is American Cardinal Robert Francis Prevost. That's on page 4 and 5 of the Standard. And lastly, we have the People Daily. Remember, the People Daily is usually free and accessible for those who want to check it out. And for them, it's just a little bit different this morning. They're still giving news into the probe of the MP who passed on. That you can read on their news beat. But for the main news, it's also Paul Leo, who is Cardinal Prevost, 269, from Obama's hometown. He becomes first ever pontiff from the U.S. on page 4 and 5. All right, that's how the news headlines are looking like this morning. Of course, you can get to the conversation. Let us know your thoughts on some of the things that are trending on +254 788 380030. Remember, we're taking in your requests, and we're about to usher in our guests. Keep it right here on the Breakfast Jam, where we bring you all the hit makers every day.
The Breakfast Jam with Myra Maloba.
Baby, follow my command, like zombie. Go down on me, oh, with your coca body. Follow my command, like zombie. Go down on me, oh, with your coca body. Cause this your milky for front enough for me. Hold on for me, I no go do me corny. And if you're milky na fighty, I saw me to look. Baby, gonna waka waka when you enter my licha. Baby, gonna will you give me sugar? Wala. Macho Mona Lisa, 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 Macho Mona Lisa. Macho
flex my love. I want to impress. And I want to carry my love to a place she loves. I'm a man. I want to impress. And I want to carry my love to a place she loves. You don't want to find my trouble. Enter bathroom, fresh up. She na me you come to when your heartbreak, motion she heartbreak. Na me the bite in for your mind thing. Enter bathroom, fresh up. I want to flex my love, and I want to carry my love away to a place she loves. I'm a man, and I want to carry my love away to a place she loves. By the end of the night, enter bathroom, fresh up.
This is Icon Radio.
Did you sleep on the wrong side? Catching a bad vibe, and it's contagious. What's the latest? Speak your heart, don't bite your tongue. Don't get it twisted, don't misuse. What's your problem? Let's resolve. We can solve it. What's the cause? It's official. You got issues, I got issues, but I know I miss you. Who should be hurt? Who should be blamed? Am I supposed to change? Are you supposed to change? Who should be hurt? Who should be shamed? Am I supposed to change? Are you supposed to change? Who should be hurt? Will we remain? Oh, I need a resolution. We need a resolution. We need a resolution. We have so much confusion. Where were you last night? I fell asleep on the couch. I thought we were going out. I wanna know. Let me know, I wouldn't have put on my clothes. It's 4 in the morning when you crept back in the bed. I wanna know what was in your head. Oh, what was in my head? Am I supposed to change? Am I supposed to change? Are you supposed to change? Who should be hurt? Who should be blamed? Am I supposed to change? Are you supposed to change? Who should be hurt? Who should be ashamed? Am I supposed to change? Are you supposed to change? Who should be hurt and will we remain? We need a resolution. We need a resolution. We need a resolution. We have so much confusion. Am I supposed to change? Are you supposed to change? Who should be hurt and who should be blamed? Am I supposed to change? Are you supposed to change? Who should be hurt? Who should be ashamed?
trying to blame me when I don't even know the reason. I think it's just the season, maybe the month, maybe the building. Now tell me what's the reason. Studio looks like it's even. So cut the crying, cut the coughing, cut the wheezing, girl. Put the blaming, cut the naming, cut the sneaking, girl. I think you need some prayer, better call a deacon, girl. So get your act right or else we won't be speaking, girl. So what's it gonna be? Me and you, or is it gonna be who blames who? I'm tired of the things, I'm tired of these scars. I think I'm gonna give me a drink. I'll call you tomorrow.
If you
to the heart, but got love for all. Line die in the fire where I learn the ball. Uptown is the place where I lay my dome. On the streets of the Bronx where my family roam. Oh damn it, we home. Peter got a player haters can feel the flame from my heater. I never really liked to play a fool like that, but I love to succeed. See foes fall flat, splat like deja vu. And I got another clip down a deja crew. I said pissed out, Don P, Mo with the pissed out. Just cause I'm pissy don't mean you should miss out. Keep them in the 50s and hundreds all arranged. Anything less than that, you keep the change. Not filthy rich, but I'm barely broke. Blessed with flows to keep it hooked like dope. Friends call me guns, sons call me trife. Cause I'm quick to slide off and slide this up in your wife. And that's life, you should learn how to treat her. I guarantee Peter knows how to the end. Is in the Bronx, call me Lex, cause I push a Lex, and I rock a Rolex, and I lounge on Lex, and I love sex, and I wave on sets that be trying to flex, like Dex. God rest your soul, but when you're playing cards with guns, it ain't no time to fold. Ho, New York dudes got crazy game, but out of town, it's all the same. Brooklyn, crazy loot. That's because when it's beat, they ain't scared to shoot. Harlem, know how to play. Mac the 600, getting crazy pay. Cause out of Queens got shit on lock. Strapped with the running up in your spot.
But if it wasn't for the Bronx, this rap probably never would be going on. So tell me where you from.
Uptown, baby. We gets down, baby. Up for the crown, baby.
Now if it wasn't for the Bronx, this rap probably never would be going on. So tell me where you from.
Uptown, baby. We gets down, baby. Up for the crown, baby.
Yo, the RM80 is parked in a lot right next to the Mercedes. Keep the heat cocked for these blocks that are shady. You're crazy if you walk around thinking gravy. Stop me? Maybe. I'm living life flawless. Making big investments on them A-class flawless. It's callers. I'm comfortable like Recaro. 2/4 of my life, walking roads tight and narrow. Deep thoughts which I abide by. Puffing high, got my mind's eye. Point sharper than an arrow. Getting high, keep your eye on a sparrow. Riches like the Pharaoh. Bought a new 5 with the snitches for these. Trunk full of ammo. Keep my toes close than most. Cause keep their own shadow. And I strap for my foes like a saddle. I rock stones, other rock gravel. Talk shit, whatever have you. I'm from Soundview, Bronx most wanted. Front get confronted. Player we rolling deep in the 1.500s. Like big eye, red eyed, mad. You step outside and get blooded. Have your whole block flooded with the Bronx, it's a warning. Storm in, guns out from dusk till dawn. And it's on, no doubt. Keep an eye on your when I'm roaming about. And put an eye on your lip. Watch your mouth. I'm from the Bronx. Wipe your feet when you step in my house. Cause you's a small time about a half an ounce now.
New York.
Classic music.
Nobody loves you the way that I do. Nobody can love you the way that I do, yeah. Baby, nobody loves me the way that you do. Nobody can love you the way that I do.
Ukisikia nafunga ndoa, marry you. Menisafisha madoa, niko wingu la blue. I'm gonna stick with you for wherever I'm coming through. Mambo yakienda mbaya, I'm gonna keep you cool. Kama ulisafa sahau, karibu sapa. Kwa bahati nzuri mapenzi yanaishi hapa. Sikio umenipata, sina matata. Jisifie wakapendeza, takwa kashi mkononi kwenye mahitaji. Takupenda moyoni nikupe nafasi. Takwa rambo rindoni vita maji maji. Sitokutenda kutenga, sitokujaji.
Naomba sana, naomba dua. Nisije zingua. Nobody watasema sana, wataongea, wazidi umbea. But nobody. Oh, and I know you're the one for my heart and soul. Nobody can love me the way that you do. Nobody can love me the way that you do.
Nobody love me the way that you do. Nobody can love you better than I do. Nobody shows me the way that you do. Nobody do me the thing that you do. Maujanja, nampa, mauninja kumfu. Anaruka, nainuka, nanguka pu. Nanipa, winja, warren too. Honey, sugar, ginger, my boo. Sauti akiongea tu mashallah, mguu akitembea mwendo wa billions. Dala kama kajiongezea shit, bala kajipendelea mpaka kara. Sauti akiongea tu mashallah, mguu akitembea mwendo wa billions. Dala akikusogelea bala sasa akikuchekea du.
Naomba sana, naomba dua.
that you do. Nobody can love you better than I do.
Nobody loves you the way that I do. Nobody.
Yes, it's interesting that we're checking in with BN and Arasa because we've just been trading so many stories behind the scenes, always starting off on a high as we have people in the scene coming in. I usually love Fridays because of that, because the energy is always on 10, on 10, 10, 10. It's a breakfast jam if you just tuned in, and we have our guests already in studio. We do have the directors of the newly brought back MTV Shuga Mashariki. A big shout out, a big welcome, a big hey to Enos in the building.
Hey, what's up?
First of all, let's start with your intro. Like I was saying before you came in, that you are the man of fast trapping. Fast trapping as women.
What a name. What a title.
But Enos Olik is one of the most prolific cinematographers in the country. That's how I live and also start the show.
Yeah.
And we also have June Ndinya, who is also director of the MTV Shuga Mashariki. Welcome to the show as well.
Thank you very much. I'm glad to be here.
I will only ask you to speak a little bit closer to the microphone.
Oh, okay.
So that perfect. There we go. All right. So before I give you my version of who I think you guys.
Wow.
From what I have gathered.
Oh my goodness.
I was here doing research.
Yeah.
But with Enos, you came in as director of photography.
Yeah.
For MTV Shuga, and your work spans years.
Yeah.
Again, your claim to fame were the Saudi Soul videos. I was asking, was it truly the glow up? I mean, it was just a lot of oil, but you're saying it was
a glow up.
It was a glow up.
It was a glow up, yeah.
Completely a glow up. But just in your own words,
Yeah.
just give us a little bit of a history.
Okay. So my name is Enos Olik, a filmmaker, and most importantly, a Kenyan. I always say that. Born and bred in Nairobi, Kenya. I've been in the industry for a couple of years. I started off with doing a lot of music videos.
Right.
And it was born from me being part musician.
What?
Yes.
No way.
So I used to be in a band
Yeah.
called Aziza.
Okay.
You quickly rushed the
way.
Aziza Music. Yeah. So
Wow.
it reached a point where we had to do our video.
Yeah.
And we didn't have that money.
Yeah.
So I had to do our own video. After doing the video, then we released it on
Yeah.
YouTube. Got some 300 views. We were so happy. Some artists saw it.
Yeah.
And that just, that's how I started doing music videos. Yeah, I got the first artist was Kelele Takatifu and Holy Dave. So they saw the video and they're like, we have a song called Nimso. We want it to be exactly like that video.
No
and I was like,
way.
yeah. So I did it, and we used to practice a lot with Sauti Sol.
Yeah.
We used to rehearse with Sauti Sol and Elani at
Right.
the same place.
Right.
So anytime maybe Sauti Sol would be performing, would be the ones curtain raising and all that. So we had a friendship with them, and I started doing videos for Kelele Takatifu, Octopizo, the Evo videos and all that. Then we did, we ended up doing Sauti Sol. The first video I did for them was Still the One. Did Nishike, Sura Yako, and a couple of other videos.
Right.
I ended up doing a million other videos from artists all over Kenya, East Africa, and Africa. And then I just transitioned into now doing film. And here I am.
Oh my word, you've been busy. Like busy.
Extremely.
Amazing. First of all, I didn't know you were part of Aziza. As in, I think that's the time when, Kenyan soul was coming into the fore.
Yes.
But also to find out that you were doing all these videos for all these artists. We started you off with Sauti Sol, but now this, the track record is amazing.
Yeah.
when you were doing it, did you have access to equipment? Because that's one of the hardest things that has been there for artists. For the longest time.
When you're starting, it was like the advent of, it was like, see, like the same way right now, there's this new advent of the new media where people are realizing social media is actually a big thing. So at that time when you're starting, it was just a time where guys realized you can use your photo cameras to do videos.
Yeah.
Those are the Canon 7Ds, those small, the photography cameras.
Yes.
So people realized actually you can do videos with them. So it was actually very cheap to hire them.
Oh.
So, and at that time it was just grit and skill and passion. So just getting one camera, some 2 reflectors here, and you just shoot ideas. So it wasn't that crazy. And now we realize a lot of people had those small cameras. So accessing them was so easy. We were getting it from friends. We're getting from people that I know. We are hiring them. So it was, I always say I was lucky in a way.
Right. But how did you, did it come to you automatically? How did you refine the quality? Because we hadn't seen that quality in Kenya before. Every time those videos were coming out.
Yeah. So I used to go to a cyber in the evening after I'm done with that work and I'm waiting for the rush hour to come down. I'd go to this site, go and watch a lot of YouTube tutorials. Save up, download them and save them on a hard drive and just go and watch like tutorials, and the next video I was shooting I was always trying what I had learned. So every video for me was like a learning process. So I was getting to a shoot. I'm shooting that still one. That's the first time you're using that big camera. That's the first time I'm using different styles that I've learned over the last weeks or something. And I had this drive. So me and my friends used to call it dawa. So when you want motivation, you'll be like, Enos, since I need a dawa. Given this hard drive, it had a lot of that. So I learned a lot from YouTube. Then of course later on I went to do my master's in LA.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah.
First of all, a school of YouTube it's something that people have really subscribed to, but it just takes real interest and determination to stick to it. Amazing to hear your journey. Really amazing.
Thank you.
We also have June Ndinya, who is a visionary director, celebrated for her ability to craft compelling narratives that captivate audiences and keep them on the edge of their seats.
Yeah.
So I always have your profiles, but of course, I love it when people tell me from their own mouth. First of all, I love your energy and the energy you come in today morning. I don't know if it's you are given chocolates, but
okay. So Enos hasn't given me the chocolates yet. We'll talk about the chocolates later.
But yes.
So I would call myself the queen of drama. Why? I'm a dramatic person, as you can see. Yeah, I'm a very dramatic person. Enos can testify. Such amazing facial expressions you can see. So the reason why I call myself the queen of drama in Kenya is because I have worked on several productions and mostly dramas, soapies. I started with Wingula Moto. Yes. I started from Wingula Moto.
Listen, we're showing our age. I'm over here but we are showing our age, but that is amazing.
Yeah, because one of the things is that age is never a definer of who you are. So I started Wingula Moto. I was on Wingula Moto, so which is kind of set the template for soapies in the country. Moved on from Wingula Moto, went to Mali. I think Mali just changed the industry because everyone thought we shot in South Africa. And it was made by Kenyans because I'm a Kenyan, right? Then moved on to probably one of the things I would just talk about my outstanding projects. Moved on to Machachari, which was mostly a kids show trying to mentor those young people. And I know people are probably so scared of working with kids. I took that step and said, hey, look, I am going to direct kids. And then after that, it was Selena. I have worked on Cube, Pink Ladies, Prefects, which was another young adult show. So you can see the many dramas I've worked on.
Let me tell you, your body of work, my eyes have just been wide the entire time. First of all, I used to do some gigs at in the club scene. I used to be a karaoke host.
Yeah.
So before I used to go and do my karaoke gigs, I would not leave because I used to work in a studio doing a production house. I would not leave that studio until I watched Machachari on Wednesdays. Like I would not leave. Like I was so engrossed in it. You guys did such an amazing job. And yes, working with kids is just, it's a whole level in itself.
Yeah.
What drove you to get into this industry?
Well, I would say, first of all, it's because I loved acting. And of course, I loved reading books. I am a book lover. Like, I have several books stocked up in my house. So as a lover of books, I was like, okay, so I'm reading all this good stuff.
Right.
And I also like watching TV. So where do I find the balance of, taking whatever I'm reading and imagining in my head on screen for people to watch? So that's where it came from. It came from just the fact that I love acting, I love reading, and I love watching television.
Okay.
So, and I always say, you can always turn what you love into a profession. So that's what I did. I just said, okay, I love doing all this so I can be able to read my scripts, and then I can be able to help actors or actually act myself. Yeah. I haven't gotten there yet. I'm not the Tyler Perry yet. Yeah, because I believe TV is for beautiful people. So, come on, tuachia hapo. Let's move on from there. And then now, how do I just make sure that I'm able to entertain people?
Right.
So that's what it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
So define what you do on set as a director.
Wow. So a director is, Enos will, don't fight with me on this one. You are literally the boss. Because remember, you're the vision holder.
Yeah.
So everything that you're seeing in your head is what you have to interpret or actually communicate to everybody so that you're able to execute and actually give it to your clients, who the biggest clients are the audience.
Right.
You understand? So how, as a director, you're the one to hold everyone together for them to see the picture right. You're the one to help the actors in terms of their performance. They have to be believable and authentic.
Right.
And then after that, you're the one to guide the editing process, which is mostly putting all these pieces together and giving it, now channeling it out to your audience. So basically, I would say the director is everything.
Right.
You cannot be on set without a director. If you have no director, then there's nothing you can shoot. Because basically, they're the ones who are telling you, okay, they're the ones who are leading the way. They're the ones who are telling you, okay, Enos, I know because Enos is amazing. He paints with lights.
Right.
So Enos, with these lights of yours, I want you to paint this picture this way.
Right.
You understand? So we're the ones who are guiding Enos. We're the ones who are guiding the actors, and then the overall production.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Same question goes to you, Enos.
Yeah.
Your role, can you define it?
So I'm the cinematographer, I'm the director of photography. In a layman's term, I'm the cameraman.
Okay.
Cameraman. Yeah. So my main role is to take the vision of the director and to, as she said, paint it visually to the audience.
Right.
So my main key ask that when I get to set or when I get to a project, I'd ask the director, what kind of emotion do you guys want to feel? Do you want the audience to feel?
Right.
So for example, we are with this lady, she's sitting in a sitting room and maybe she just lost somebody. So I'd ask the director, what do you want the audience to feel? She'll be like, as much as she's lost somebody, I want it to feel bright. So then I'll make decision. I'll be like, I'll use maybe bright lights.
Right.
Bright lights. I'd use warm light and make it I'll make it bright.
Right.
But if she says, for example, I want to make this mood to be very personal and all that, so I'll be making decisions to that. I'll be maybe saying I'll use dim lights in the house. So that becomes my role throughout the whole process.
Okay.
Translating the director's vision visually to the audience in any sort of way that I can, by controlling either the lighting, the framing, choice of color in terms of, and it's more of a collaborative process. So we talk with the production design, who are the guys, the art people making choices or making the sets.
Yes.
Also the wardrobe. What color is our character wearing?
Right.
You're wearing black. There's a message that it's going to bring. The character is wearing red. There's some emotional, psychological feel that the audience will have. So it seems like a science complicated thing, but it's easy. We always just start with, what emotion do you want the audience to feel? And I make decision based on that throughout the whole film.
they picked the right guy. I'm telling you.
Big odds.
Target acquired.
Yeah.
Yes. So for the storyteller, MTV Shuga, it was here, I think, in early 2000s.
10 years ago.
10 years ago.
10
yeah.
years ago.
10 years
About 10 years
ago.
ago, yeah.
So it has had the likes of Lupita, Nick Mwendwa,
Yeah.
a lot of, and Nice Kithinji,
Yeah.
a lot of people have come through that particular piece of work, but now it has returned. What is the storyline now? What's the difference from then and now?
Okay, so the difference is we all know it was 10 years ago. So Nairobi has changed. It's more energetic. It's more vibrant. You know, the youth back then were Kina Enos, right? The youth right now is who? Who can I make reference to? Basil Mungai, for example.
Yeah.
So they have actually changed. So their mindset have changed. Then there's social media, which is actually influencing the youth right now. So right now it's all about finding the balance of just the living, staying true to yourself, finding your real self, and actually feeling that sense of belonging, because you know they are so outspoken right now. They're so sophisticated, but behind that, what are these people going through? There's a sense of lack of identity and belonging, you know. So that's what we are actually exploring in this season of MTV Shuga Mashariki.
Right.
Yes, just finding that space, a balance of your true self, your true authentic self, and this person that the world sees you as.
Right.
Yes.
This project is led by the MTV Shuga. It's a foundation.
Yes.
Staying Alive.
Staying Alive. MTV Staying Alive Foundation.
MTV Staying Alive Foundation. How then do you bring this to life? Because there's messaging behind, for those who have never watched it before. It seeped in not only, you know, it demystifies sex, it demystifies disease, mostly, especially, you know, during that time it was mostly AIDS. Things have evolved since then. But now, that message, how do you bring it now into the set, bring it to the camera?
Okay.
So I think basically it's more about the story. First of all, you have to realize that what Stay Alive Foundation did is that they realized times have changed. The youth are speaking a different, the Gen Zs are speaking a different language from us all.
Right,
so one of the things is that they had the Talent Accelerator program. And before they even decided the program itself, they were the researchers in there. So it's not like about getting the script writers, the hottest script writers, and having them there to write. It's more about they had to do the research.
Right.
They have to find out, how are they speaking now? What are the challenges they're going through? So you find out of all that, they came up with two main issues, which was sexual and health responsibility and education, especially to the girl child. And why do I say that? I know people will say, we are always talking about the girl child, the girl child, the girl child. But the reality is, when you go into a poor family, and I'm not going to say poor, but not a well-off family, and there are options in terms of who do we educate. Okay, let's go past the high school and go to the university. And parents have to make choices. We all know we have struggles with the funding in the universities these days. So you find, who will the parents choose to educate? Will they go for the girl child or will they go for the boy child?
Right.
Probability is the highest is the boy child. Why? They'll become doctors. They'll become, you know, the lawyers. They'll help us. The girl child, you're taking a risk because probability of her going to the university and getting pregnant and you losing your money is so high.
Yeah.
So what are we saying? We're saying that we also need to prioritize the girl child, right? And actually, when it comes to now, this thing of being scared about issues like pregnancy is more of teaching them, okay, fine, there's this sexual and health responsibility. This is how you're supposed to go about it. And if you get pregnant, in case you get pregnant, what support will the parents give this child? You understand? It's not just about closing them and shutting them out. It's like they've lost their future. It's what is the process in terms of supporting your girl child. So what we are doing in MTV Shuga this season is actually having that voice of the females first, but then they're supported by their male counterparts.
Love that.
You understand?
Right.
So it's all about also empowering the boy child to be able to support the girl child.
Love that.
Make better decisions and informed decisions. So MTV Shuga Mashariki is just the platform to start these conversations. See, okay, this is who we are. it reaches a certain age where both boys and girls start feeling some type of way.
Right.
But we also need to acknowledge that yes, you're at that age where you start feeling that way. But how do we guide you into making more informed decisions? So that's what we are all about.
Amazing. Enos, how did you get onto the project?
Ooh, I just woke up and I got like 200 missed calls. I'd heard about it, and who wouldn't want to be on Shuga?
Right.
Yeah, it really crafted our career when you're starting out in terms of how series should be looked at, from the storyline to how it was shot, to the performances. Everything was just perfect for me.
Right.
So it's always been a dream to be part of Shuga.
Right.
So when I heard it was coming back, I was like, ooh, here it is. So in a way, for lack of better words, I just knew I'd be part of it.
Oh, wow.
In a way, because I'd done a lot in the industry, and it's sort of, in my head, it's sort of like I was like part of that target in terms of delivering that story.
Yeah.
So I got a call after the directors had sat down, came up with a vision, and they were shortlisting people. They had no option.
So this was also your decision.
Yes, they had no option. So they called me up, and they're like, "We're doing this thing. Are you available?" I was like, I am available. Then I went there. They called me. I went there. I sat down. They showed me their vision, like what they wanted to do.
Right.
They presented to me everything, and when they're done, they were like, "What do you think?" I was like, "I'm just happy to be here." I was not even listening half of what you guys are saying. Then so we did a lot of pre-production work where now we are sitting down, making decisions on a couple of things, now bringing my skill set. But it was a labor of love, and there's a lot of pre-production before that.
Right.
And the first time I was told, you're shortlisted. You're amongst like other people being considered for this job. But I did put my foot forward in terms of the things I was going to bring into the production, and I luckily got a job. Yeah.
Amazing. Congratulations. It was
Thank you.
Quite a big announcement. It was like, oh my gosh, it's going to be amazing.
Yeah.
How is it being on set? First of all, was this your first series putting together, or movie or feature or whatever? Or have you worked on others, and how was it, the feeling being on set?
Okay. So actually, when I was telling my story, I didn't talk about the transition. Yeah. It wasn't my first production that I've been on, especially on the film side.
Yeah.
I've been on a lot of productions, from film to series.
Yes.
From Supermodo, Uradi, 40 Sticks. Can't even remember all of them. I've been on shows, Pepeta, Famous, the latest one, Gigi, that I did, and a couple of other shows.
Right.
So it wasn't my first time on set.
Right.
Yeah, and it was more of a culmination of, I think, everything that I've been doing.
Right.
And it felt lovely to be there. Yeah, and I just treated it as just another day on set. There was nothing crazy or special in terms of how I was approaching it.
Right.
It was more of just my experiences from also doing a lot of music videos, and you'd see a little bit of a touch of that in them. Yeah.
How was the transition from music videos to now?
Okay, it was I think easy in a way, because for music videos it was easy and better. For music videos, you get to do a lot of things, or you get to be involved in a lot of processes in the whole production.
Right.
I'd understand makeup. Nowadays, I talk about maybe makeup, and guys are like, "How do you know Mark 49 foundation?" Or something like that.
Right.
It's because
your person must be very lucky.
But you get to be involved in a lot of the process, from editing, from shooting, from wardrobe, from production design, locations, because it's always a smaller team.
Yeah.
So when I was doing the music videos, I have 3 minutes or 2, depending on how long the song is, to tell a story, okay, to educate you, to entertain you, and most importantly, to present the artist. So you're always balancing in between that.
Right.
So the easier transition was getting into advertisement. So I was getting a lot of advertisement calls and gigs because they're like, if you did a story for Surako, there's a story in 3 minutes. So in 1 minute, you can do a story for an advert.
Right.
So for me, it became easier. I started doing adverts. But I always loved movies, and coming from my drama background. So drama club, not being dramatic.
You're like an onion.
So I got this chance to be on Supermodel, which was eventually shortlisted for the Oscars.
Wait, so you starred or you were part of the crew?
Cinematographer. I shot it. Yeah. So I got a chance to be there. That was the beginning of my film industry or beginning. So I started with that, and immediately after that, now I started doing a lot of consulting for TV series, movies, films,
Amazing.
up to now.
Amazing. First of all, before we continue, we need to sample a few comments. We have Angel on YouTube saying, "Wow, we are in the presence of greatness." I agree.
Thank you, Angie.
And we also have on TikTok, Papa Sanya says, "Good morning, Icon. Lovely visitors you're hosting today."
Ooh.
You guys are getting flowers all around.
Thank you so much.
Everywhere.
Well, yes. Now, coming down to the crew, to the actors, what was the selection process? Who was involved in it?
So we had the Stay Alive Foundation, the senior producer, the associate producers, and I think the producer were actually involved, and the casting director, of course, you cannot leave out the casting director, who put out all the calls out there, and it was I think it was about a 3-month process where they put out the calls and auditions, and there was round 1, round 2, round 3. I think it actually got to round 4. So it was actually a very intensive process. So it's not like we went and said, I love Sarah Wanjiru, bring her on. I love so and so. No, it was actually, guys were all called out, and it was actually a matter of calling even the non-experienced actors. We gave them a chance to come out there and showcase what they have. So then at the end of it all, then we got the best of the best. And we have an amazing team. Amazing. So these actors are very hardworking. Extreme. I have never seen that. Like, I've never seen actors who come on set and don't ask questions like, so now what do I do? No, they come already, they know what to do, they have their lines. Like, gone are those days where people come and then they're given scripts on set. They had their scripts on time, so they understood what their emotions are in every particular scene. They understood where they're from and what the audience needs to feel with part their performance, because at the end of the day, it's all about the audience, right? And the audience just pick up from the character's emotion. So we got amazing actors who are able to kind of give the character life,
because they have the challenge of not only entertaining but also educating.
So that's the biggest challenge. We are so used to in Kenyan TV what we have, it's all about love love.
Love
makes the world round. It's always the poor girl and the rich boy. It's nice, but now, hey, look, we have to deal with real life issues. So it's also it's very intense for them. Some of those scenes are like, you even see an actor and you're like, oh my goodness, I do not know how you're gonna pull this through, because it's so super intense. Intense. So now you find they pulled it off. Even us as directors, because I'm a co-director with Likarion Wainaina, the big star, and MK, an amazing lady. So we have 2 female directors on the show, and there's Likarion. So we were actually challenged. For us, it was a challenge, because we are coming here with so much experience. We have done this. We know what we're doing. But then the biggest thing is, now this is a youth show. And we have to make sure that we represent them, and remember, we are not there, so it's so easy for people to say, but you do not know what you're doing. No, but we got like the support. Like I said, we got the support because the Talent Accelerator program, we had trainees in every department, and it was like both boys and girls represented. So we found like our trainee was a girl. She's called Lynn, an amazing girl. My goodness, an amazing. She'll tell you, no, director, no, maybe you shouldn't say that, because this is is not how we speak
Yeah.
now. So you
Okay.
see, we are not like going there and saying we know what we're doing. We're actually getting
Right.
support from the young people so that we
Right.
actually represent them well.
Right.
Yeah.
First of all, I love the idea of the accelerator program because it's priceless. It's something that even after a lot of people are able to carry on into all the other works that they do.
Yeah.
Is it something that usually happens? Because I've never heard of that before. When in fact, I was watching it online. I was just like, this is amazing.
Yeah.
It was.
For the scene. Is it something that usually happens?
It's something that people are trying to introduce now, but actually, Stay Alive Foundation has taken it to another level.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know, because one of the things they emphasize so much on the skills transfer. You know, they were like, you know what? We have to have these kids mentored. You know, so that they can, because they have their voices.
Yeah.
But then, do they have the opportunity? So it was more of just providing that opportunity for them to showcase their talent and also to know how to use their voices in the film industry.
Yeah.
So it was really, really amazing. I think many people after this, I think many people start saying, no, you know, even us, we do this.
Right.
Was it a first? Yes, I believe it
Yeah.
was actually amongst the first.
And they ended up even
Taking it to another level.
Yeah, and they ended up directing and shooting scenes
Right.
on their own.
On
Right.
their
Oh,
own.
did they?
Yes, they
Yes.
did.
Imagine it's a training program, and
Yes.
like I keep saying, you cannot train people by books. When they
Right.
come to real
Yeah.
sets, they're able to. They're being given that opportunity and that chance
Right.
to handle the camera.
Yeah.
There was a camera guy there who handled the camera, and the director is directing. And
Yeah.
there was actually what humbled me so much was the lighting assistant was female. Can you believe it?
Yeah.
Love
Female.
it.
I was like, what? A lady
Right.
trying to challenge herself to do lights.
Yeah.
That was super, super humbling.
I love that for the scene because, you know, with other actors that I've spoken to, there's always this thing that comes up that, oh, we're recycling talent.
Yeah.
We are not growing new talent. So to hear this, it's so exciting to hear because it shows how much we can look forward to the future of film in the country.
Exactly.
Got to ask you, June, how did you get onto the project, first of all? And what did it mean for you?
So how did I get into the project? First of all, unlike Enos, who we kind of just, of course, we kind of had to shortlist our director of photography and directors because there's always this thing about directors and directors of photography have to have a relationship.
Yeah.
And like I said, this man is a wizard. He paints with lights. I've never seen that. Like the whole of Kenya, I would give it to Enos. Like, hey, woo. So there was that. But then for the directors, it was like they called out for directors in the country. We applied. There were interviews, intensive, like back to back. So it's not like one of those things where they said, handpick Likarion. No, it was like we had to go through the process of being interviewed and so that they know and understand, and they know you and understand you better and think if you're worthy for the project. Of course, MK and I were super amazed when we were selected. First of all, you know, we are females, and I keep saying for female directors in this country, it's not easy for us,
right?
Because you know, Akina Enos will shoot something small, they'll all go out cheering him. But June, did you know about me? Maybe there's so many people who don't know me. Why? Because then I'm so. Remember, I grew up in the age where the social media was not there, right?
Yeah.
So then I'm growing with it, and I do not know how to cope because it's too much for me. So you find that the female directors mostly are not so loud, and they're not celebrated as much as the male directors. So it was amazing for MK and I to be chosen on this project, and I think we deserved it. Our experience speaks for itself.
100%.
I think also the fact that it is MTV Shuga is a female. It has a women-led narrative.
Yes.
Yeah.
Listen,
Right.
who better to tell their stories than women?
Yeah.
So that's what it is. You know,
Amazing.
we are able to tell that from a female gaze in a better way. I'm not saying anything about Likarion not being able to do it better. Likarion is amazing. Actually, he's more of a woman than us. You know, God, because he gets
What do you
deep.
mean?
He gets deeper. Why am I saying that? Because Likarion gets deeper. You know, he sees things that we do not see.
Okay.
You know, and that gives it another different angle that is so nice. So it gives it a balance. So me and MK will do things the way girls and women are doing it. Likarion just comes and say, okay, I've been observing you guys. This is what you guys do. And it kind of exposes us to another level, you know. So it brought a good balance to the team.
Right.
Yeah.
This is to the both of you. What would you say were the biggest challenges and triumphs while shooting MTV Shuga?
there are always challenges.
Yes.
Yeah. We had a short amount of time to deliver this amazing project. So we were really going into it. And we were also shooting at the time where you never know when you wake up if it's raining, snow, is it flooding, and all that. And we stormed through it. Luckily, we were so luckily. So on set, there are always challenges every day. You get on set, maybe it rained the previous night and you have to figure it out. But now that's the beauty of having professionals. We're able to play around with different things. We get on set, maybe somebody's unwell, maybe that's the actor that's on the call sheet the whole day or on the schedule. So the beauty with professionals, we're able to adjust and work around them. The triumph was making it. The biggest triumph for me personally is when I was sitting there at the premiere, watching the show, and the last scene is there and it's ending, and I'm like, wow, like it's been I always say labor of love. You always feel fulfilled. And for me, especially in my department, I usually love challenges. We are shooting, these are technical ones. We are shooting maybe in the afternoon, it's gloomy outside, but this is a scene that has, we call it continuation. Maybe in the morning, it's somebody walking from outside getting inside. But by the time you're getting inside, outside it's gloomy. So how do you take that? How do you make it now make sense? And for us, those are the challenges that we love.
Amazing.
That's for Enos. So I'm going to bring out the human side. The technical side. I'm going to talk about the human side. So for me, the challenges were the long working hours, because we knew we had to give our best. So you find it's not one of those things where you set up the camera and you shoot and you're really, really rushing through the scenes. We took our time. And when you take your time, lighting, preparing the actors, preparing the sets to know the way they look, it takes time. So of course with that, then it interprets to long working hours. So the biggest challenge was the long working hours, and we're not complaining, because then we can see the benefits of it. So it was a challenge, yes, but then we are happy that we did that. The triumphs, of course, watching the premiere, and actually not even the premiere, the trailer. Seeing it on Instagram and seeing all those comments, good comments, and everyone is so anxious and anxiously waiting to watch the series. That is amazing. That is just the best thing ever. The triumph.
And of course, working with MTV, that's a big
Hey,
you understand there.
This is MTV Shuga.
I mean. And listen, we are just not doing this for Kenyans, eh? Yeah. You know the number of people are going to watch?
Yes.
Yeah,
it's worldwide.
Watching it.
It's a global thing.
Yeah, and then there's BET. Oh, goodness. Yeah.
Oh, man, yes.
Yeah.
That is...
We're waiting for the next Lupita from this one.
I don't know that, but I'm sure even apart from the actors, roll the credits.
Yes, it's life-changing.
Yes, it's life-changing.
Okay, now, what do you hope for the new MTV Shuga? What would you hope the outcome would be? Let's start with you, Enos.
Okay. The true one.
Yes.
The true is, I'm just happy. But
it shows.
I'm glowing. Yeah, but I really hope it changes lives. Not only for the people who are working on it, but for our target audience. I hope somebody watches it and sees themselves in maybe a character or in a situation and figures out how to maybe navigate that process or just figures out something. And I think that's the key aim of the show. Let's educate people as we're entertaining them in the best possible quality and let their stories shine. I just feel, or I want the new MTV Shuga Mashariki to be a voice of the voiceless. I know it's cliche, but that's what we want. That's what I would want.
100%. I love that. And of course, the project in itself, having it to come back, especially at a time like this with the new generation, you guys are doing the Lord's work.
Yes.
What would you hope for the outcome of this?
So for me, the old Shuga, left us with a lot of excitement, And then it was like we are still yearning for sugar. We're still yearning for sugar, right? So for me, it's coming back after 10 years. Of course, things have shifted, but then the thing is, we still want to represent the youth. So I'm just hoping that we find the youth finally see themselves in something that they own, and which is very important, because it's not a matter of just giving them what we want to give them. It's a matter of them seeing, okay, mom, dad, my fellow friends, this is what we go through, these are the challenges we experience. I can see myself in so and so, and then how do you support me and help me to get even better,
right?
Or continue keeping on,
Right.
So it's just a matter of, I hope that MTV people are going to look at sugar as a platform for conversation, start that conversation.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, and very important conversations, like I mentioned before, sexual and health responsibility and education.
Amazing.
Yeah.
I wish we had more time. It has flown. We have officially come to the end. But thank you guys so much for being in studio.
Thank you for having us.
I like Angel said, we're in the presence of greatness. It's amazing to know how much you guys have done.
Yeah.
And then also you're passing it on.
Yeah.
Most importantly.
And that's the most important thing.
That you're passing it on. I'm excited again for the future of film in Kenya. Again, thank you for doing the Lord's work.
Amen. Amen to that. Amen.
Amina. Amen.
Oh, right. Before we leave, parting shots, and where will we be able to watch MTV Shuga Mashariki?
It's launching next week.
Yes.
It will be on Wednesday on Citizen TV, and every other Wednesday. And the next day it will be released on YouTube.
Okay.
It's also be live on BET Africa, but. Just urge people, follow MTV Mashariki, Shuga on their socials.
Yeah.
You'll always get the update in terms of where it's, what's going on. And if you want to follow up, also what other people are doing from the cast and the crew, and also just the MTV Staying Alive Foundation.
Right.
You can follow that page. Also follow me.
Yeah.
I'm on Instagram, Enos Olik. TikTok once in a while. There, Facebook, of course. Follow me there.
Okay.
Enos Olik. I was a cinematographer for MTV Shuga Mashariki. Season 1.
Season
the revamp.
1.
I can't believe you're just saying Enos Olik. See, there's Ndinya June.
Likarion Wainaina. Maybe you have a different name on Facebook. June 1.
Just follow MTV Mashariki on Instagram.
Okay.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you for having us.
Yes. And people who are watching, thank you so much for tuning in. Make sure to do a viewing party with us. In fact, we should just all go live.
Yes.
Do a viewing party. Yes. Put up
Actually, you should do that. Yeah. That's a good idea.
Tell MTV I said that. Yes. Let's do a viewing party on
Wednesday.
Yes.
What time is it?
At around 8.
8.
I'm not so sure about the timing, but you can check. You can check on there.
It's 11 p.m. actually to be
11
p.m.
Yeah?
Yes.
11 p.m.
Yes.
Okay.
Citizen TV 11 p.m.
All right. 11 p.m. viewing party. Let's go live on TikTok. Whoever first look. Premiering.
And on the YouTube, it's on the MTV Shuga YouTube page.
MTV Shuga
on the next day.
That's the next day.
Yeah.
Tunataka premiere. 11.
11 p.m.
11. And then we watch the repeat the next day.
Exactly.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
So viewing party, we all go on TikTok and do our first look as well as reactions all at the same time.
Reactions.
Let's trend. Let's trend on Wednesday. Let's trend.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Again, thank you so much for tuning in. We'll catch you again next week. And stand by for the hookup with Saison. That'll be where we're keeping it strictly Kenyan. Have a fantastic day ahead.
Same to you.
It's your boy MK on the beat.
Maisha ni safari, kila tua lina funzo. Lianza kule mbali Kibira, namba 8 hudu pale ghetto. Hali yangu ilikuwa so messy. Hela hakuna, chakula hakuna, masomo balaa, kila kitu kigumu, lakini bado sikukufa moyo. nilitafuta kila form bila koma, nikaenda miadarati thanks to my fans. Sikutarajia kama ingefanya poa, Mungu ni mwema, nikapata mwanga. Never in vain, machozi yakafutwa. All of a sudden, mashozi kaingia. All of a sudden, simu zikaingia. All of a sudden, interview zikajaa. Sikuamini kama mambo yamebadilika. All of a sudden, mashozi kaingia. All of a sudden, simu zikaingia. All of a sudden, interview zikajaa. Sikuamini kama mambo yamebadilika. Wakenya na wapenda. I love you my people. I love you my people. Thank you my family. You're manake. Wakenya na wapenda. Wakenya na wapenda. I love you my people. Thank you my family. Na wapenda. Kuna nyakati nilitumiwa vibaya. Kuna nyakati nilitusiwa vibaya. Kuna nyakati nililia kwa uchungu. Kuna nyakati nilifurahi sana. Yote hayo hivi ndio maisha ukua. Mahali nilikuwa wengi wamepita, na pia hapo hapo wengi wamezama. Mimi ni nani nikose kushukuru? Mabeloga na ma DJ, ma presenters wote, managers na ma producer. Siwezi kusahau online family. Mabeloga na ma DJ, ma presenters wote, managers na ma producer. Siwezi kusahau online family. Na wapenda, Wakenya na wapenda. I love you my people. I love you my people. Thank you my family. Ndio manake. Wakenya na wapenda. Wakenya na wapenda. I love you my people. Thank you my family. Na wapenda. Wakenya na wapenda. Wakenya na wapenda. I love you my people. I love you my people. Thank you my family. Ndio manake. Wakenya na wapenda. Wakenya na wapenda. I love you my people. Thank you my family. Na wapenda.
Alpha Kings.
Burudika, 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 burudika. Burundani kuna burudani. Life ni mkazi. Burundani kuna burudani. Life Abu Dhabi ndani ya club peleka bangu chocha ngumu na mamnangu na mamdabu tunaikata na adabu. Burudika, burudika. Abu Dhabi ndani ya club peleka bangu chocha ngumu na mamnangu na mamdabu tunaikata na adabu. Abu Dhabi ndani ya club peleka bangu chocha ngumu na mamnangu na mamdabu tunaikata na adabu. Burudika, 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 burudika. Burundani kuna burudani. Life ni mkazi. Burundani kuna burudani. Life ni mkazi.
Hey, one lege, anguka nayo, bounce again, ukipita nayo, kanjege, ni madharau, once again, bounce again. Hey, uko incognito, Westline simple, tisho na slipo tunavuta maombido. Tadhani ni chimli kumbe moshi ni mavela. Dijana play songs zote zina sound a cappella. Na pull up to her bumper kadere wa trailer. Akona hagabiki na ina clap ndani ya dera. Wanataka kunimaliza baba, wanataka kunimaliza. Tunazitupa ki Michael Jackson, naleta action. Na mwaga jasho. Sikia ma gunshot, usiende junction. Uoga, sinaga mikama Tyson. Walai bilahi club iko na mabilionea. Vitu zinafanyika ndani hata vipofu wanajionea.
Zilimshika tukiban, aka drop it like it's hot. Anadina kuoka fan, kono kiwa kwenye throat. Nani ndo boss, hapa na mdishi kama last sapa. Saba position, kanja ni 6 fika. Mnangu ni 8 na hapa 9 inch. Maniga yangu ni bait. Tunafanya dhambi Abu Dhabi na hama body. Wanadai ni wape love davi, kitu smanyagi. Singoni mobe, left, right na katikati. Legeza waist to bed, knees, no toe shati. Staki kuna one leg na party. DJ chezeo skinny bitch, me is fatty. Niko na jaber, ako na kuber. Kukucha na gang, nina mjulu bang. Kucha na mapeng, naslete matahen. Unlimited vagina, tuisishiwa na maweng. Ayaya mpaka Abu Dhabi. Ayaya na maordinary.
Burudika, 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 burudika. Burundani kuna burudani. Life ni mkazi. Burundani kuna burudani. Life Abu Dhabi ndani ya club peleka bangu chocha ngumu na mamnangu burudika. Abu Dhabi ndani ya club peleka bangu chocha ngumu na mamnangu na mamdabu tunaikata na adabu. Abu Dhabi ndani ya club peleka bangu chocha ngumu na mamnangu na mamdabu tunaikata na adabu. Burudika 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 burudika. Burundani kuna burudan. Life ni mkazu. Burundani kuna burudan. Life ni mkazu.
Hakuna area tuja terrorize. Wasupa wenye tukifika na tu recognize. Jitu kilan ni kumalo ni kufinalize. Basa ni deadly sherehe leo ni polite. Tingiza kichwa tena anguka nayo. Wakisha kitu kisha pitisha round. Peleka chini hadi ifike kwa ground. Squeezy venyeji ndo na chachisha town. Selector, sauti ya doba iko chini ongeza. Hadi nimesare tools ya meza. Juzi imeshika pia mix inaweza. Cheki madenge vile leo wanatesa. One lege tunazuza kwa baesa.
Hush hush no kibanja bruv talk to me dive. Kanapenda hair black me I don't mind it. Playing with extension please don't bleach. Melanin so expensive. Puzzle in the science. See you me you my goons it is Allah. Please keep lunch no ni join last supper. They know we don't play like don't tuko handles. Na my bodies picky. Ban cannabis na handler. Kani msupa na handler. Kani chupa na madala. Kani fast me madara. Assalamu alaikum. Huku kwa Abu Dhabi tumechill na mataikun. Assalamu alaikum. Huku kwa Abu Dhabi tumechill na mataikun.
Burudika 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 burudika. Burundani kuna burudan. Life ni mkazu. Burundani kuna burudan. Life Abu Dhabi ndani ya club peleka bangu chocha ngumu na mamnangu na mamdabu tunaikata na adabu. Burudika burudika. Abu Dhabi ndani ya club peleka bangu chocha ngumu na mamnangu na mamdabu tunaikata na adabu. Abu Dhabi ndani ya club peleka bangu chocha ngumu na mamnangu na mamdabu tunaikata na adabu. Burudika 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 burudika. Burundani kuna burudan. Life ni mkazu. Burundani kuna burudan. Life ni mkazu.
I'm loving how I'm feeling. Zinani Basti, I'm loving how I'm feeling. Yeah. I'm loving how I'm feeling. Zinani Basti, I'm loving how I'm feeling. Yeah. I'm loving how I'm feeling. Zinani Basti, I'm loving how I'm feeling.
On to the next. Unani cross me na gone to your ex. Wana to lock kumbe sisi ndo gates. Misi mgonjwa na machozi red. Entebbe.
They wanna know me calling on myself.